Are we live? Are we live? Where's my pen going? There it is. There's my pen. Hey everybody. Sorry about the abrupt end, the last part of it. I did not expect leaving it to just crash it entirely. If that makes sense. Sorry, that's probably a very annoying noise. So what I wanted to do was just sort of chill and do some sprite edits, and I don't know, I felt like Tenko would be fun to do one for. I have the vaguest idea of what I want, which is like sort of like a medieval fairy tale AU thing. But I don't have any other ideas beyond that. Which is a little unfortunate. Trying to think what kind of thing she could be. I should have. This is kind of why I took like a few minutes to start the stream again, because I'm just like, I ain't no shit. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. Yeah, my internet just went. Might stand. No. I didn't even like add on to that, like say something funny with it. Just no. Shit. I really should have thought this out before I did anything. But, you know, it's too late now. I think it's because, like, things she could be is super broad, but, like, also super limited. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. So I'm just sitting here with, like, for 2 minutes doing nothing. Maybe if I just, like, sketch some things out, it'll come to me. Stuff will come to me. I know I wanted to be, like, sort of animalistic, if that makes sense. Like, maybe, like, a fox or something. An airbender. I actually haven't watched Avatar, so I don't know exactly what comes with being an airbender. Sorry, my hair is, like, split ends everywhere. I need to trim it, but I also don't want to cut it, because, I don't know, I like it long. I don't know, like I said, I don't know, maybe I have sort of an affinity for foxes. Like, I think they're, like, really nice looking creatures. So, that's probably why I'm thinking of it like that. I'm gonna open up another canvas, and just write down some ideas. So I got... Oh, I'm also gonna have to fix my stabilizer. That should be good. Fire? Like a fire spirit, if that makes sense? I don't know. Amongst an idea. I do want to kind of tell a story. We did sort of a Danganronpa themed campaign. It was more like OCs, and I just picked a Danganronpa character because I have the creativity of a sack of frog spawn. I was playing as Tenko, and, like, it was, like, a steampunky like a steampunky campaign. And one of the things that we, did during the campaign was, Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to pick, like, a different stabilizer. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, at the moment I'm just, like, testing out ideas, but, one of the things we were doing was, like, fitting out a vehicle to, like, have people be able to, like, shoot from it or something. I don't remember exactly what. I could probably look it up, but I also don't want to stop the stream and, like, risk it dying again. But whatever happened, I decided to, roll to rip the door off its hinges as Tenko. And I rolled a nat 20. I rolled a nat 20 and she just ripped the fucking door off its hinges. And, like, the two other girls she was with were like, holy shit, I am so fucking gay right now. Hi there. Welcome to D&D Stories with Eris. At 12 a.m. now. Yeah, so it's Tuesday now. I actually don't know how how to do fur. Probably should have learned. But I didn't. Well, too late now. I think I might keep the collar. Or choker, neck. The thing she wears on her neck. I might keep the long sleeves because I don't feel confident in my ability to redraw her arm. I'm not very good with perspective. Alright, so that did kind of go through her hair there. I think that could play into pretty much any of the three. I think with a monk, however, she would probably need a hood or something. Could I slip that in? Let's try. I'll sketch it in with the sketch tool. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I think I gotta commit to, like, one of the two designs, like, between, like, a fox spirit and a fire spirit. Because I think both have some really strong potential. Okay, that needs to go the other way, I think. No, hang on. They just... Okay. I've got it. Okay. Firefox web browser. It's like we don't have actual Firefox in medieval times and in Fantasyland, so we'll just go with the closest next best thing. I got a coin nearby. I will flip a coin and decide. Heads. Okay, heads, fox, tails, fire. Flip properly. I did get a head. I did get heads, but, you know, I actually think the fire has a bit more potential. I don't know why. I'm just kind of... I don't know why. Why is my phone going off? Oh well. No, I'm still indecisive. Wasn't Kokichi already a fox furry thing? Yeah, but I drew that like 5 minutes. I kind of want to put effort into this one. But you're right, I should probably, like, go for something else. Like I said, I can probably keep the collar. Or, like, the fur color. This thing that I drew. It's just a question of, like, what else I can draw. Maybe I should take the chance on our hands, because it would... I'm kind of close scream like Fire Spirit. Just gonna check this. Check my YouTube. Sorry, there's like Discord and it's... Yeah, sorry, it was just a bit distracting. I'm trying to think. I know that she's described as a fashion disaster, but A, I don't agree, and B, I'm not sure how I can translate that with, like, fire as well. There's also the fact that, like, her color palette is decidedly not very... doesn't lend itself very well to fire, but I can probably still do something. I can probably still try something. I want to keep this bit. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's very sketchy. I might change the trajectory, though. Like, it might make it a point instead of, like, just a flat edge. If that makes sense. Can I go a bit higher with her shirt? Let's try it. This probably isn't the world's most interesting thing to watch, and I apologize, but it is pretty late at night. It's not that I'm tired, it's just that, like, at this point my ideas aren't that great. It's 8 a.m. for me. What's happening? We're drawing. Sprite edits. It's like 12 a.m. for me. I'm still not sure what to do about the sleeves. Actually, I think I might tatter the hem. Like, tatter the hem that's not here. That might look nicer. Well, not nicer, but a little more visually interesting. In terms of, like, having her like a fire spirit. It's 12 a.m. down under as well. Yeah, I live down under. I live in Australia. It's 8 a.m. here. Yeah, like, that'd be like west coast of America, right? I'm still not too sure what to do about the sleeves. I might leave them long. It's 15 p.m. here. Nice. Welcome from the fourth dimension to the third dimension. I'm tripping and should have realized by your accent. It's 6 a.m. where I am. That's very early at night, like early in the morning. Maybe you should. I don't know. I hope you're okay. So many time zones, all converging together to watch me draw, well, edit stuff. It's not even really drawing. We all just vibing. It's true. Central Standard Time. I'm not sure what that is. I want a skirt to kind of look like flame, but I'm also not sure how to draw fire. What are you transforming Tenko into? I wanted to do like a fire spirit kind of thing. I mean, I spent like 10 minutes agonizing over what I was going to do. Guys, we all know that Himiko's the furry. Like, literally, her love hotel is her wanting... Her love hotel is her wanting, like, falling in love with her, like, familiar given human form. That's a furry. I'm really jumping around this whole thing, aren't I? I'm like, what the hell do I do? And this bug's like flying across my screen like, it's 12 a.m. It's time to fuck around. Himiko is secretly just a cat wearing human skin for all her victims. Confirmed. Gacha life for Kichi Daiichi gay love story. They have that in canon. It's a lot better. Is Shuichi gay though? Yes. This isn't a debate. This man is obviously bi. This man's obviously bi. Like, seriously. I don't know, maybe there was a joke here that I'm missing and I'm very silly. don't know, I kind of want to keep her original skirt, but I don't know if it fits. I'm not doing one of those, like, split, like those skirts with, like, a split in it. You know the ones, like... Can she just be Guy Fieri? I do kind of want to take this one a bit seriously. You know? Like, I mean, after the hell that was the gotcha, I think I've earned to take one a little seriously. If I could figure out how folds in a skirt worked. I don't know how folds in a skirt work, and I wish that I did. I wish this looked better. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. Like I said, it's very late at night, and I still, like, live with other people that I don't want to wake up. Or, you know, prevent from sleeping. I've been thinking of doing Q&A, but I'm not sure exactly when I want to do it. I already have what I want done for, like, the 5K subscriber special. Well, sort of a special. Like, I know what I want to do for that. I can't join the Discord server. Okay, so the link is broken. Okay. I'll quickly fix that up. Q&A when we have a second part of the brain drive video. I believe Shuichi died at the end of that one, so, I don't even know if it will happen. I think I might want, like, her sleeve to sort of be, like, tight, and if that makes sense, like, bell out just slightly at the end, but otherwise be, like, very, like, tight against her, if that makes sense. Maybe not that tight. Kokichi's brain driving in graveyard to Shuichi's grave. Kokichi was in the trunk. He died as well. What does it even look like? Whoops. So I'm probably gonna have to restyle her hair anyway, because, like, so much of it is getting, like, reintroduced. I'm definitely not untying her hair, that's for sure, because that would take forever to draw and to colour in. I wonder. Hang on. That's kind of cute. Maybe I'm just a sucker for characters with fangs. Hey there. Like I said, sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Like I said, it's very late here. It's like 12 at night. And I don't want to wake up my family. Or, you know, prevent them from sleeping. I probably am already a bit. And I know if I start playing music, well, for one, the stream will be, taken down. Well, not taken down, but, people will get pissy. YouTube's gonna get pissy. I don't want to keep the pinwheel, like the pinwheel at the back of her head, but I might change its design slightly. Rather than having it be an explicit pinwheel, I might do, like, 3 spikes, like, very close to each other. So, like, we got this, whoops. It's like we got this one. I probably won't be able to mask it perfectly. If I'm just, okay, if I'm just demonstrating, it should be fine. But, we got this. We'll have this. And we'll have, like, this. I think that looks pretty nice. Let's mask this one a bit nicer this time. Make a seesaw hairpin. God damn it. Is there even any place in her hair for a hairpin? I mean, if I change the hairstyle, it probably will be, but... needs to be closer. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm very quiet, and this isn't the most interesting thing in the world to watch. So, I'm trying to think of, like, small talk questions I could ask. This might be an odd question, but, what was your favorite and least favorite case in Danganronpa V3 if you've, like, played through it? Case 2 made me want to die. I mean, I agree, but I don't know if it's for the same or for different reasons. I'll admit, though, that case, like, sent me into legitimate... that case sent me into legitimate shock. That's fair. I got an idea for the hairpin. If I can draw it. Is that like a... God, I feel bad because, like, it feels like I'm sort of, like, interrogating you, but, like, I'm, like, sometimes, like, answers are very vague, and it's like, what does that mean? Like, did you like that or hate it? That's fair. That does not look like fire at all. That is very unrelated, and I don't know, I find the fact that it's a bloodless execution kind of creepier. She was burned and then crushed with a fire truck, if I remember correctly. That's fair. I can take it or leave it. Actually, I might keep her hairstyle. I'll just have to like make a few tweaks to the bits that like are now exposed that weren't before. But that can't be. I don't think that's that many. I think it's just down here. That's fair. Good morning. It's a very early morning for me, which is fun. I think we can make this work. It'll just be a bit of a pain, like, starting out. Something weird about that brush. Ah, okay, I figured out what it is. Yeah, okay. We're good. Hey. Maybe I should just like brush the color in and like just layer on top. I think it'll probably come out better. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. else that used to have clothes that doesn't anymore? I don't think so. Oh no, there is. I remember. Whoops. Now, there is a problem with Tenko's color palette and making her a fire spirit. Her palette is greens, purple, and blue. Which, you know, isn't very flammable in the slightest. They are, however, compliments. Like, this is literally a cool color palette. And, like, I mean that in both the, oh, this is a really nice color palette, and in the colors are, like, cool sense. Like, you know, you got warm and cool colors? That's what I mean. So, how much color I can get in there. I'm gonna pull her colors out. Like, just sort of, like, swatch them. And see where we go from there. So that's probably a better place to grab them from. Okay. So we do have an interesting situation. I kind of have to keep something between the pink and the green at all times. Good morning. I really have to keep something between the green and the pink at all times because these two clash quite a bit. I know that blue's got to be kind of the primary color in the scheme here, but I can also use white. Should probably grab the white because it's not a pure white. So you gotta. So for the most part, it's gonna be blue and a blue fire aesthetic. I mean, I could try and make that work. I mean, blue fire actually burns hotter than white fire. We'll try it. Let's try it. Might make that center panel something else. How late is it for you? It's 12:38 a.m. That's basically how late it is for me. I'm also Australian. A lot of this is probably going to glow, which is going to be great. It's going to look so cool. I'm a sucker for glowy things. I don't know if I'll be able to get it finished before I decide I want to pass out, but I do want to get at least the flat colors down, so that we can warm up with shading it on Wednesday. Okay. Yep, that's valid. Yeah, you should sleep if you've got school tomorrow. See you. You should have been asleep a while ago, actually. I'm just doing this because I've got like 2 weeks left of holidays before I go back to uni for my final semester. And I'll be honest, I'm very scared. Like, I'm not scared of the work that I have to do. Like, that's been pretty easy. The fear is coming from what I do afterwards. Like, I didn't even think I'd make it to university, let alone out of it. So the fact that I'm, like, very close to making it out now, and, like, I've got, like this whole life thing stretched ahead of me, and I don't know what the hell to do. It's scary. If that makes sense. Like, I kind of doubt that I'll be able to make YouTubing, like, my full-time job immediately out of university. Like, not without, like, some severe stroke of, like, ridiculous luck. I'm starting uni for the first time in 2 weeks. It can be pretty scary to start university, but, like, you'll generally be fine. What am I doing at uni? I've been doing Bachelor of Creative Industries. My 2 majors have been serious games design and creative writing. And, like I said, I'm almost done. And, that's scaring me. Thank you. I don't know, I don't know what to do, because, like, I dropped out of school pretty early. Like, essentially, a little after grade 10 ended, guidance counselor said that I was at severe risk of... It's Sans Tenko. It's not Sans Tenko. Oh, I see. The thing looks like a hoodie. And the first thing you hear is me talking about my uni struggles and the fact that I'm, like, seriously unsure of what I want to do with my life. Like, I never really learned how to, like, start job hunting, or, like, what even jobs there are for me to do. Alright, is it gonna fill the entire... Nope, it's not gonna fill the entire canvas. It's gonna do what I want it to do. You want to do YouTube full time, yeah? I mean, that'd be fun. But I also don't think it'll happen. At least not in the 6 months that I have left. It's not even 6 months now. It's like... I go back in late February. And I think we end late May? Late May, early June. So it's like 4 months. It's like, I don't know what I want to do by then. I mean, true, but, like, I feel like you should at least have a vague outline of what you want to do. And I don't even have that. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, everyone, like, kind of assumes that, like, oh, you've got a resume and you've got everything. And it's like, I literally do not. Like, I figured that I would be dead by now. The fact I'm not is kind of freaking me out because, like, what the hell do I do? And, like, I'm happy to not be dead, but I don't know what to do. Because, like, my entire life has been basically, like, telling me, like, what to do, and now it's like, okay, do what, okay, now you can do what you want, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I don't know how to write a resume, so I don't have one. I never learned how. When I say I'm, like, completely unsure of what to do, I mean it. I don't know the first fucking thing. I've been busy at university, so I haven't really had the need to, like, write a resume. Have I ever listened to whom? I don't know who the hell that is. Sounds kind of like a jerk. Like I haven't listened to him, but I vaguely recognize his name. And, like, I think, isn't he a jerk? There's lots of tutorials online on how to do it, but yeah, like, I still don't know what the hell to do. Or, like, what to look up. I don't know, I mean, the people I talk to that, like, seem like they have it together, like, never really talked about, like, they never say, I don't know what I want to do, like, next, and, like, have no idea what they want to do next. Like, literally no idea. God, I say late night chill and then I immediately just dump all my worries about the future onto my audience. I'm sorry. They do sound complicated. And, like, I'm an adult, I should know how to write one, but I don't. Whoops. Late night events. Late night existential crises. I've seen resume templates, but I'm, like, still not sure. Like, I always feel like I don't have anything to offer. Like, why should you hire me? I don't know. Yeah, no, but, like, I also feel like chilling should be like, you know, very relaxed and stuff like that. Not necessarily like just dumping insecurities on the audience. I don't know, I admittedly like am someone with very little chill. Whoops. I know, but like I still feel bad for like just dumping everything on the audience. Okay, that's fair. I know, but I just worry that like, you know, talking about the future and the fact that I'm afraid of it is like pretty like it's I don't know, it's kind of scary to think about, at least for me. And like talking about it helps me, but like it might not be nice for other people to listen to because like they might start thinking about their future and like get worried. I mean, I'm still talking about it, so I evidently don't care like super much, but you know. It's a bug on my screen again. Fuck. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's... Oh, I want to be on this layer. No, I don't. Yep, okay, that's what I want to do. I'd love to get a part-time job. I hope it's good for a resume because my school life at the moment is horrible. I don't know. I did try to get a part-time job like at one point when I was in high school. But like they basically said they welcomed me in for an interview but never got back to me, so you know, I didn't get the job. That's fair. That's a fair like way to cope. I don't know if this will actually work. I see. Jeez, that's a long bike ride. I mean, this might be because I'm like in the middle of summer in Australia, but I prefer like cold showers. At least like after like spending a couple minutes off under the warm water. This is kind of late night. It's like 11 p.m. It's like 1 a.m. for me. Should be asleep soon. Probably will sleep soon. Like I said, I wanted to just get some flat colors down. But I probably won't even manage that. I'm not sure about the green, actually. I hope to find what I want to do with my life, in all honesty. Traveling is definitely, like, yeah. dropped off a couple of times. I like the green better, actually. That's good. That's better. That's fair. I mean, stuff that I hope would happen, like, if I can be, like, completely idealistic. What I want to happen is I would like to live in, Canada, with my partner. I don't know what else. Like, maybe, like, a couple of cats or, like, a dog. Children kind of scare me, like, personally. Like, being non-binary, like, at least for me, I very much don't like the idea of having kids. Adopting kids is, like, better. Maybe not pink for that. That's actually a bad idea, I think. I'm gonna make those white. That looks a bit better. I think so. I mean, like, the way that my partner describes it, it certainly seems like it. I don't think we need to edit the... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna quickly remove the headband bit. Because I don't think I need to edit that. Whoops. I definitely don't want to move to America. I've heard that it's just a fucking capitalist hellhole. Like, I'm not even, like, 100% opposed to capitalism. Like, sort of. This is gonna be hard to explain. But yeah, the fact that it doesn't have free healthcare and, like, you know, surgery expenses can be, like, they can just destroy a person's life to the point where, like, they sort of, like, wish that they were, like, they wish they died in the thing because, like, now they're stuck with all this fucking debt. Yeah, I don't want that, so I'm probably going to stick to countries with free healthcare. And, you know, Canada's fairly close. And also my partner's there. God, that's a mood. Yeah, capitalism is, like, I'm the same. I don't like it. Like, conceptually it might work, but in practice it has not. It has nearly destroyed the planet for the sake of a few. Oops. And then everyone's like, oh, but it totally works. And, like, we're seeing in real time that it's not really working. Okay, so... unfettered capitalism sucks. Yes. And, like, when ideas come along that, like, at least treat, like, human... that, like, treat humans like, you know, treat humans like human beings. Like, I think Finland recently passed a law, like, allowing people, like, 194 days of, like, parental leave, which I think is about 6 months. And, like, a bunch of Americans were like, this is socialism, this is communism. And it's like, bro... If treating people like they're fucking human beings and giving them reasonable amount of time, paid time off to take care of their fucking children, then, like, I think that so the fucking Soviets should have won the fucking Cold War. And, like, I saw a bunch of people going, like, oh, they'll just keep having babies. And it's like, do you have any fucking idea how hard it is to have a baby? Or, like, how fucking taxing it is? Like, women are not going to be going out, like, women and, like, men and non-binary people are not going to be going out and having babies every night to, like, basically go through life without doing any work. I noticed the 16 of you now, like, listening to me rant about how, like, Americans and their capitalism is fucked. That's fair. Exactly. Like, it's not easy to raise a kid. No one's going to be going out and having multiple kids just to get that sweet fucking parental leave. Like, literally no one's going to do that. Would you guys ever have kids or adopt? I do not want to have kids. Adoption is probably the only kids I would ever have. I actually would probably become suicidal if I was pregnant and, like, unable to, like, stop it. Plus, I've also got just a myriad of health issues that I don't want to pass on to, like, future generations. I guess I'm kind of like one of those types that's like, oh, my characters are my children. Like, kind of, anyway. Yikes. Okay, yeah, not happening. Maybe if I made like an orange fade, like would adding orange to a color palette be okay? Ooh, not with that green. Maybe if we made the thing a different color. It looks a lot better, I guess, but it does sort of come across as unbalanced. It'll be fine though. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. I wish I was as good at like I wish I could go like it'll be fine. I'll figure it out for like more than just like my art. Oops. That's definitely not true. I'm starting to feel very sleepy. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Like I said, I'd do the flat colors and maybe do the rest on like Thursday. Not Thursday. Wait, I stream Wednesday for art streams, which I guess is tomorrow technically. Yeah, that basically seems like what it is. We actually have the resources to support about 10 billion people. It's just that because of capitalism, they're distributed so bloody unevenly that it's ridiculous. Got starving people in like third world countries, while America throws out like something silly like a third of its food per year. Something silly like that. Are you playing like this is probably like insensitive if you're actually like going to court, but are you playing Ace Attorney? Capitalism more like crapitalism. That is a mood. That's the mood of this Chili's tonight. Okay. She was giving me a nice reason to think of my life. Let's have a good time, so thank you for that. No worries. Well, thank you. I honestly feel like very privileged at this point. Like to have a chat that's like still very, like to have a channel that's still very small. Like, it feels like it's grown a lot recently, but like it still feels a little small enough that I can sort of like still keep it like a chill community. I don't know how that's going to be in the future. Like, I'm going to try and keep it, but I can't really make a promise. I really regret, like, ripping out, like, getting rid of the outline there, because now I want to see if I can make that green instead. Oh, I see. No worries. There's not really, like, a late to the stream, I think. Like, I never really think that anyone's, like, late to a stream or nothing, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm just hosting early. It's only up from here. I mean, fair. It's still, like, kind of nervous, you know? Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's fair. Smaller streams don't tend to have that because, like, yeah. A lot of people are like I respect people who like hiking. I just wish that there was, like, some sort of, like, walking activity where, like, I could go into, like, some sort of, like, giant castle and just wander around it. But, I live in Australia, so there aren't any. Now draw us for your next live stream. What, the whole chat? I don't know if I can manage that. Alright, looking into her hair, I can see it's probably like more of a black color than the brown wig I bought for the cosplay. So now I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, that looks black. I should have bought a black wig. Each people per live stream. That's a lot of people. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, the appeal of big streams can be, like, to watch your, watch someone live. Like, watch someone you admire live. But, yeah, like, in a big... Like, art takes a long time to do. I do usually plug commission info into streams where, like, it is, like, my official art streams, if that makes sense. Sometimes my black hair guys are the red or brown in the sun. That's fair. I was just more commenting like, oh my god, I bought a brown wig. Jerry Dot just subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, like, I bought a brown wig because I was like, oh, she's got brown hair. And now I'm looking at it, and it's like, no, she's got black hair. She's got, like, a stylistic black hair. And I probably should have, like, double-checked that before I bought the wig. But that also makes me angry because, like, I spent so goddamn long. Like, I spent so goddamn long, like, trying to find, like, a long, dark brown wig. And if her hair is actually black, I bought the wrong fucking one. It's fine, it's fine. I'll deal. I'll deal. I mean, like, most streamers do have, like, sponsored messages that you can, like, pay money for. Like, the big ones, anyway. If that makes sense. Okay, so I think I might, like, free stuff is good, but, like, I prefer to pay artists for, like, what they do. Like, art is really, like, art is a skill, and I prefer to pay people for that skill. And I'm happy to create, like, stuff for me that's, like, I don't know, I'm trying to go somewhere with this, but it's 1:30 a.m. Like, it's nearly 1:30 a.m. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I might call it here for tonight, just because, like, I'm really, like, I'm starting to black out a bit. Like, my vision's starting to go a bit blurry, and I don't want to keep going with my visions like that, if that makes sense. So, I'll save this and we can come back to it on, we can come back to it on, Wednesday when I do the art stream again. So, thank you all for coming to the art stream. I'm sorry for the fact that it sort of, you know, the stream kind of split in two because of that, because I closed it. Yeah, nearly 11:30 p.m. It's like 1:30 a.m. Yep, so, thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time.